by heading to their website. We've linked it to ours. Just go to WBTV.com/tonight. We're on your side tonight, sticking with education and an honor earned by a familiar voice.
Giving you the best of me, amazing, amazing.
Listen to that all day, right? Anthony Hamilton, a Charlotte native with a gift for music. His career has led him to becoming a Grammy Award-winning, multi-platinum singer, songwriter, and producer. We've even spent some time with him in his recording studio. This weekend, though, Hamilton received a new honor. He was awarded an honorary Doctor of Fine Arts degree at Johnson C. Smith University. WBTV's Steve Crump was there and brings us the story.
Johnson C. Smith University graduates marched into Bojangles Coliseum to the melody of pomp and circumstance. But before this commencement ended, what erupted among these students may start a new tradition. With the encouragement of the university brass, an impromptu step show broke out before degrees were awarded. Perhaps it was a fitting gesture considering Grammy Award-winning singer and Charlotte native Anthony Hamilton was on the receiving end of an honorary degree.
A man who, in spite of his international acclaim, has never forgotten his roots in West Charlotte.
Awarded a doctorate degree in fine arts, this performer wasted no time in breaking the ice. He applauded members making up the class of 2023 for their perseverance despite our nation's severe health crisis.
You've also overcome the pandemic. You navigated remote learning, and I did too with my kids. You made it through this virus that could have taken your life and almost took mine.
When he's covered, baby, tell me what I'm feeling.
He scored a Grammy for his hit song, What I'm Feeling, launched his own record label, and wrote a book about the music business titled Cornbread, Fishing, and Collard Greens. To many students here on the Johnson C. Smith University campus, Anthony Hamilton is a legitimate superstar. He managed to keep things real with a select group of graduates by sharing some of his life's low lows as well as mountaintop experiences.
So I just kept pushing and kept dreaming and kept building on. Cutting hair, singing in the barbershop. That led me to meet a guy who took me to New York. Then that guy got me my first record deal.
Inspiring for these graduates, and Stephen Sherrill says Hamilton's backstage words struck a chord of humility.
It was special. It was a good note, good gem. He gave some very valuable lessons that I'll take with me.
One of many reasons I'm honored to be here with you today is because I admire this generation.
Admiration with a challenge to these HBCU graduates.
This experience will make many of you stronger. You will gather tools and go back to the community and make them stronger.
Make them stronger. Joining us here in studio is our Steve Crump. Special day, special guy. He's a lot of fun to talk to and be around. How did this degree come about for Hamilton?
I think it's because of his community involvement. He has always said that he's one of us. He's still a Charlottean, and the fact that you will see him around town at events like Hornets games or various concerts and the like. And, you know, as the saying goes, he's not one that's too big for his britches. I mean, he's the guy that's very affable. You've met him before. You've interviewed him before, just like I have. And the bottom line is, you know, he's a guy that is very approachable and very, very genuine.
Charlotte through and through, no question about it. We heard it there in the story as well. Why do you think that's so important to him?
Well, it's interesting because he talked about riding past the Johnson C. Smith University on a Huffy bicycle. And the fact that he ended up attending high school at both South Meck as well as Garinger, and growing up off of West Boulevard. So, you know, he has some urban roots, but at the same time, this kind of brings life full circle, especially on the performance side. And he, you know, had a message of encouragement for those students. Not only in the big arena, he got to meet with like about a dozen of the graduates from JCSU, and it was one of those things where it was a nice Q&A that went on for about 20, 30 minutes or so, and you know, it was no holds barred.
That's awesome, because he's been such a mentor, obviously in the music business, to a lot of young people starting off here in Charlotte as well, and he's proving it right there as well.
And I'm glad you brought that up, because if you go to his website, there is a guy who was a Johnson C. Smith University graduate from the class of 2015 that he's helping along the way in terms of giving him some space and guidance and helping to produce some of his material.
A great success story for our local HBCU too.
Absolutely, and the fact of the matter is, you talk about yesterday being significant, it was Johnson C. Smith's 150th commencement.
Oh, and a special day. And I love the beginning to get out there and
the step show.
Yeah, brought some energy to it. I love it. You know what? You should have some energy and have some fun.
In fact, you know, you talk about Anthony Hamilton, you know, being aware of Black Greek life. So there were some members of the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated that were in the discussion, and Anthony Hamilton takes one of their slogans and says, "Pinky up."
He's amazing. Love that guy. And you said it too, because you'll see him at the grocery store, he'll sit and talk with you. He's
Absolutely.
Just the humility is real with that guy.
Absolutely. Nothing fake at all, man.
Nope, you got it. Steve, thanks for sharing with us. Appreciate it as always. Coming up next.